We have gotten some requests to explain icing, and I will go ahead and explain icing in the rule, but also the reason for icing and why it is in place. Okay, so long, long time ago, there was cherry pickers. So a cherry picker is somebody that sits back behind the play and waits for a pass to come. There used to be a rule that was an offsides rule that was expanded, and it was a two-line pass. You used to have it so a pass could not cross two lines. It could only cross one line. If it crossed two lines, it was offsides. It was an offsides or a two-line pass. That was also something that combated the rule for against cherry picking, which is somebody that just again sits back, waits for a pass, and then goes in on a breakaway. So this was for fair play. Icing again was one of those things where it was like players were just shooting the puck down the ice. There was no whistle, and it was just like a race. People would get hurt because of the high speed collisions. There was so many reasons. So they made it icing. They said, if you're going to dump the puck, meaning throw the puck down into the other side of the ice and towards your offensive zone, attack zone, you have to hit the center line. That's the red line where they take the face off in the beginning of the game. So that is what you have to do to not get an icing call. If you throw the puck and it cannot be touched by anybody. If it is untouched behind the red line going towards the attack zone, that is what icing is. It is considered illegal clear. Okay. So that's icing. I hope this helps. A little bit of hockey knowledge for you.
No icing,
And
no longer just for cakes.
sure. So, yeah, we've got icing. If you want other rules explained or anything else, please reach out. Let us know. And we will absolutely happily talk about it.
But for clarification, let's add in that the icing is allowed when you're defending on the power play.
That's true. It's a good point. Actually, yeah, that's a really good point. What he's referring to is if you have a power play. If you are on the opposite side of that, where you have a player that is in the penalty box and you're down a player, that is a power play that Brandon is referring to. So if you are the defending team, meaning you are on the penalty kill, you can throw that puck all the way down because you're shorthanded. So, yes, like you said, that is when it is okay. So if you see it, don't shout icing, icing they're on a penalty kill. So thank you, Brandon, for bringing that up. That's a
Yes.
good point. So, yep, that is very, very important
Mhm.
to understand. So now you know what icing is. Yes, it can be, it's a total drag. One other thing about icing, too, the players on the defending team that iced the puck cannot make a change. A lot of times when teams get their we say buzzing. Here's another word you can say to impress your boyfriend. Be like, man, if they're putting on a lot of pressure in the offensive zone and they're keeping the puck away, they're getting lots of shots. You can say, man, this team is really buzzing. They're going to get one here. So get one or buzzing means the team is playing really, really well. They're just running this team into the ground because it takes a lot of energy when you're defending. When you're out on the ice defending and a team is buzzing, it is really, really, it just takes up a lot of energy. You get really tired. So you're going to go and try to get a dump. And then that's when you do a change. You change players. It's bad when you ice the puck. You have to go back and stay on the ice. You're not allowed to do that line change. So make sure you hit that center line before dumping the puck. There
And
you go.
also to add in on that, the team that's going to be in the offensive zone that was iced against, they get to choose which circle the faceoff is taken in,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they get that advantage.
yep, yep.
I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Set up your defender for a one timer real quick. Like it.
Nah, it's really depends on if they're right-handed or left-handed. If the person taking the face off is left-handed, they want to be on the side that they can get the puck back to their defenseman. That's why they choose a circle or side. It's usually right-handed or left-handed shooting player. So if you are, if you're right-handed, you want to have it on the right side if you're left-handed so that you can get the puck back to your defenseman easier.
Sure.
Yep. So, Anyway, good. Great. Yeah. Good points, Brandon. Again, good drop in there. That was absolutely correct. So, yeah. Now you know, ladies. Get with it. Come on. You love this sport. Go to your boy aquarium and now you have a little bit more knowledge.